you go. A dozen red roses. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, hey, sorry, didn't see you there. It's been a whole day. Yeah, Valentine's Day is always a bit on the hectic side, but I usually make enough to set aside rent for the shop for the whole year, so it's worth it. How's your day been? Yeah, it's all a bit much, isn't it? We've got a few orders for corporate giveaways, and it's always a little weird. I mean, no one wants to get roses from their boss. Unless you're into the whole CEO romance trope, that is. Who, me? No, I'll probably close up shop in a couple hours. Nobody really wants anything but red roses on Valentine's Day. So, as soon as I run out, I'll be done for the day. One moment. Welcome in. What can I get you? You absolutely can. You can have them wrapped in the standard brown, or you can pick one of these. And you can also choose your ribbon color, and a card if you'd like. Sure. There's a pen over there if you want to write in the card while I get the bouquet sorted for you. And there we go. And then the card here. Let me just ring up the total for you. Just make sure you put them in a vase and give them their flower food. It's in a pouch. And you're gone already. Sorry about that. People are always in a rush on days like today. But those were my last red roses, so I guess I'm done for the day. Would you mind getting the sign for me? Thank you. Just gonna close up shop. That's a trick question and you know it. You hate red roses, so why would I set aside any for you? But no, I didn't forget your flowers. I've got your bouquet right here. Of course I remembered your favorites. I know everything about you. Your favorite flowers, your favorite color. That's just what friends do, isn't it? They pay attention. You really like them. I still remember the day you saw them together in the same basket. Blue and pink hydrangeas. You always said they were kinda like us, the way they go together. The way their colors sometimes bleed into each other. Did you know that, in the language of flowers, blue hydrangeas stand for gratitude and understanding? Sometimes they're even used for apologies. And the pink ones, well, they stand for sincere emotions and true love. Oh, you've heard about that little tidbit. Yeah, the Victorians used to think that people who kept hydrangeas were too stuck up to ever get married. They were like a curse to stay single forever. You're not cursed. Anyone would be lucky to have you. I mean, you're gorgeous and you're funny, witty, and you're kind. You bring so much light with you, everywhere you go. If my sunflowers had any sense, they'd turn to you instead of the sun. Sorry, I just... It's all the flowers and the whole atmosphere, I guess. It's got me a little, I don't know, off, I guess. Hmm? No, I've never really thought about my own favorites. I do like hydrangeas, actually. I'm not stealing your favorites. I do like them. Okay, okay, fine. I'll pick another one. Daffodils. There's a Wordsworth poem about them. I wandered lonely as a cloud. I read it once a long time ago. I was going through a rough time, and I read it. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er valleys and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in a never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. I've never forgotten it, because that was the last thing I read before I met you. I was just going through all the motions. I was fine, but that's all I ever was. At the end of the day, I was just like a flower. I'd bend this way, bend that way. I'd dance and put on a performance, all while looking for a star to give me its light. And then you came along, so bright and kind and lovely. You didn't mind how awkward I can be. You laughed at my awful jokes. You even told me to keep going when I get caught up in rambling of some kind. You were like a bright yellow daffodil. I'm grateful to you. For you. All of the flowers in the world couldn't bring the color to my life like you did. Because of you, I see the world in a new light. I dry the hibiscus flowers before they can wilt, because I know you like the tea I make with them. I keep the lavender petals for when you're anxious. And I've started looking into growing some jasmines in the summer, since you said you'd like to see them. Sorry. That was too much, wasn't it? I'm sorry. It's the nerves. Look, I don't want you to think I'm just... I'm sorry. I've made things awkward again. What do you mean? I gave you the bouquet because they're your favorite flowers. I mean, at least I think they are. If you don't like them, I can... I should have known you'd catch on eventually. Yes, you're right. Gratitude, true love, and sincerity. Every bouquet, every bunch of hydrangeas has always been, well, a confession. I've loved you ever since we met. I've been in love with everything about you. The way your eyes crinkle at the corners when you smile. The way you laugh. The sound of your voice. The way you exist. So yeah, there it is. And I totally get it if you don't feel the same way, or if you'd rather we just stay friends. Or if this has put you off us being friends at all and you need some space or anything, really. Well, I could, I guess, well, it's no red rose, but I've got this tulip, so, will you be my Valentine? I, that's... you... I... What just happened? No, I know it was a kiss, I just mean... You... So, that's a yes? Will you be my Valentine? You... You feel the same way? Don't just smile at me like that. Come on, let me hear you say it. Please? I can't believe it. You you feel the same way about me. This this is the best day of my life. Is that a little lame to say? It probably is, but I don't care because you love me too. Should we get dinner? Oh, but we probably won't find a table anywhere. It's Valentine's Day after all, so... No, what am I even saying? We've already had plans to go back to my place, didn't we? I'll make you the best dinner of your life. Well, can you blame me? So, wait, does this mean we're together, you know? Like a couple? I'm just making sure. I didn't want to wake up tomorrow and find out this was just a Valentine's Day thing. Although, I suppose having our anniversary on Valentine's Day is going to be... convenient, isn't it? Shall we get going, then? I'd rather get back to mine before it gets too dark. But first... I love you. Okay, now I'm ready.